Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a prom look for you guys, and it is going to be a look that is used only with drugstore products because I know people that are going to prom in high school, they don't have a huge budget to work with makeup. So I thought that I would do something a little bit more affordable because I know in high school I didn't have like the money to just go out and get like a NARS blush and a NARS foundation and Urban Decay and all of that. So I thought, why not go ahead and do something that's going to be affordable for you guys and super easy. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get on with the video. And for this video, I did think it would be a cute idea to wear my high school t-shirt. Corny, I know. I just thought it was cute. And yes, guys, I actually did my hair. I need it colored, don't judge me. If you're new to my channel, I never do my hair, ever. Alright, so I'm going to start with primer, and I'm going to be using the NYX Shine Killer. I'm using something that is going to be mattifying for my skin because I do have oily skin, combination to oily skin. So I'm just going to put that on my face. I know you guys missed how annoying I was. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 105 Natural Beige. I think this one works perfect for prom because it is like super full coverage. As you can see, it does cover my scarring on my face, and it is matte. So if you have oily skin, this would work perfect for you. Now, if you're a little bit more on the like normal to dry side, you could also, You could also go with something like the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. This one is long wear illuminating, so it is a little bit more hydrating on the skin. You could also go with something like the Maybelline the Matte and Poreless, or they have a Dewy and Shine finish, and also a Wet n Wild foundation. These are really nice and they do look good on camera. So those are just some options for you guys. Guys, it feels so weird. I haven't recorded a video. It has been a long week for me. Definitely a long week. What have you guys been up to? Who's getting ready for prom? Leave a comment down below if you're getting ready for prom. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal. I'm gonna be using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. It's super affordable. I think it's like maybe like $5 maybe, I don't know. And I tend to go about 2 shades lighter because I do like to have a brighter under eye. But for prom makeup, you want to have, well, if you're like me, you want to have a fuller coverage. And I know I look crazy, but it's okay. And I'm putting that concealer on my eyelids just to prep my eyelids for some eyeshadow. I know people are like really big on like eye primers. I personally don't like an eye primer. I just like to apply the concealer and let the concealer set as my base because I do tend to have like veins and all that greatness on my eye. Alright, so next I'm going to go in and set all of that with some powder. And I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun powder. This is my favorite drugstore powder. I do love this. This is a dupe for the Laura Mercier powder. Come on, Coty. Alright, so I'm just taking that powder and setting that. I like to set mine as soon as possible because I naturally have like creasing under my eye. So I just like for it to be all set and in place. And if you do have oily skin, make sure you set your foundation because at prom you're going to be dancing, you're going to be just having fun. You don't want to be that girl that has like the greasy face. So I have recently just been going with more of a natural brow. And I've been trying this new technique. I seen it on Instagram and I was like, okay, let me try foundation first and then do my brows after. So now I've been doing this and it's super easy. So what I've been doing, I do my foundation, concealer, powder, all of that. I just take a Q-tip and I'll go over just to clean off my brows from the powder or the foundation, all of that. And you can see, like, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it just takes it right off because I would hate before to do my brows after because I felt like it was just like they just looked powdery and gross, and I didn't like that. So boom, this is working for me. Next, I'm going to go in with a brow pencil. So there are some really good affordable brow products. I know Wet n Wild, they do make a powder and a wax, like all in a compact. NYX also makes really good eyebrow pencils. Also, Maybelline has pomades. So if you like a pomade, but you don't want to spend $18 on like an ABH pomade, Maybelline makes a really good one. And what I'm using today is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. Alright, so whenever you're doing your brows, depending like what kind of brow you like to go for, I like to go just a little bit more natural. So I'm just going to start by filling my brows in, just really light. So now that my brows are done, I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow. I'm going to be using BH Cosmetics, their collaboration with Carly Bible. This was the first palette that she had launched. This one's been out for a while. I know there's a new one that you can purchase, which it is, I think it's like 2 times this size. And it does have like more, I think it's like more colors in here, but this is one that I purchased at Ulta. So it's on the drugstore side. So it works. And this one is really cool. So you have like your eyeshadows here and then also some highlight shades. So if you want something all in one and you don't want to purchase a separate highlighter and eyeshadows, this would work perfect for you. So I'm just going to start with this light brown shade right here in my crease. I'm going to keep that right in my crease. And then just blend that out really soft. And I'm bringing it all the way over into, right over into here because I am going to put a liquid eyeshadow on next to give a little bit of shimmer. Depending on the color of your dress, you can change up the color. So if you want to do something more brown, if you want to do something like purple, or if you want to do something peachy, it is completely up to you. This is something you can customize. This is just something super easy that you can do that's not going to take a lot of time. You guys don't understand how good it feels just to like record a video again. I had the allergic reaction to a Smashbox product that I had tried, and my face was like all red and bumpy and I had like that rash going on. I felt like I was getting sick, and then I was like, okay, so I'm getting sick. I thought it was just allergies, no big deal. And then I ended up vomiting and all that greatness. And then I ended up going to the ER and they told me that I had a virus. So yeah, that lasted, and today is like one of the first days that I'm actually like feeling really good. So I'm finally back to annoy you guys and give you content. And I just used my E27 by Morphe to apply that. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this dark brown taupey shade right here, the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that right in my crease. And I'm keeping that shade underneath of the other shade that I put on there. Just keeping it right in my crease just to darken it a little bit. So you want to put that right directly in your crease and blend this way. Also, once you get into your inner corner, start to blend up and back just to kind of blend the transition and then the darker shade. You want to blend them together, but you still want it to be really soft on the eye. I'm not used to having my hair down and doing makeup. It's so weird. I'm one of those girls, like, I cannot stand to have my hair down while I'm doing makeup. And I think that's why a lot of the times I just don't do my hair. I just leave it up in a bun. Or I'm just a lazy. I'm going to go in with this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art double-ended shadow stick. So I have 2 different colors here. This one is in the shade Topaz Twinkle and the other one is in the shade Steel Spark. So these two are really fun, really cool for prom. It's a liquid eyeshadow, and I'll do some swatches on the back of my hand. So this one right here is the eyeshadow side, which you can tell it's really pretty. They're really pigmented. They're super sparkly if you don't want like a heavy glitter, but you really want your eyes to pop. And then on the other side, this is the glitter, which these are pretty much a dupe for the Urban Decay heavy metal glitters. These work really, really well. I use these on a lot of clients, so I definitely recommend them. So if you're going for something a little bit darker, this may be one for you. And there's that one. Sorry, I'm like terrible at swatches. So the one that I'm going to be using is Topaz Twinkle, and I'm going to be using the eyeshadow side. I'm just going to take it, and a lot does seem to come off. I just take a little bit and brush it off of there. And then I'm going to put that all over the lid, kind of like where my crease is, just to, it's kind of going to be like a cut crease, but not a cut crease. So I'm just going to place that all over my lid. And these you can pack on and then build up with your finger if you would like to. I'm just packing that on, and then I'm going to take a small flat brush just like this one and just blend the edges, just so you don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow that I used, the darker shade, and I'm just going to blend that in my crease just to blend that all together. Alright, so there's the eyeshadow, and now I'm going to go in with a little bit of liner. And I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Pro Liner. This one is just in the shade Blackest Black, and I'm going to do a small wing. And I'm just going to be using my, just a small little detailed brush just to do my wing. Which I know a dupe for this is a Sigma brush, but e.l.f. does make a brush very similar to this one, or Morphe. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand just to warm that up, just so the product glides on like super easy. I'm going to go ahead and set my brows. So I am going to be using Milani's Brow Shaping Clear Gel. I'm going to set my brows, and I always set my brow with a brow gel just to make sure the product doesn't move around. So for my under eye, I'm going to be using, where is she at? If you guys normally watch my videos, you know I have like one favorite brush for my under eye, and it's this Kylie brush right here. There's no name, there's no number, it's just like a fluffy brush, but it just works perfect for my under eye. So I'm gonna go in with that brown shade that I used for my crease, and I'm just gonna pop that right on the bottom. Alright, and next I'm just going to go in with this Morphe 432. It's just a flat brush just for my bottom lash line, and I'm going to get a little bit of that dark shade that we did use. And I'm going to place that right on my bottom lash line just to give a little bit of definition to my eye. For mascara, I'm just going to be using L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. I got 2 new pairs of lashes. I was kind of like iffy, like the Kiss lashes. Sorry, these are open. I got excited. So these two right here, these I picked up at Walmart. These are super cute. They flare. They actually look pretty expensive, and they were only $5. If you're looking for affordable lashes, Kiss definitely makes some really good lashes. I'm going to be using these, and these are called Little Black Dress. So I'm going to pop these on, and then I will use. Alright, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and finish my face makeup. So what I normally do just to kind of warm up the skin, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to contour the face. And I'm going to be using my Morphe 527 brush. Alright, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of bronzer on my brush. And it smells like... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. And I like to use this one just to contour because it is a little bit more of a cool tone bronzer. It's not super orange on the skin, and it does work really well just to kind of sculpt the face out. So let's go ahead and contour that forehead down, my cheekbone. So a lot of guys, not a lot of guys, jeez Louise. A lot of people tell me that I have this accent, and I don't hear it. They tell me that I sound really country. Do you guys think that I sound really country in my videos? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I really want to know how many people hear it, because I don't hear it. And right under my lip, just because I like to have a little bit of a fuller lip, and this just helps to give you that like pout. Alright, so for my highlight, I'm going to go into my Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to be using this second shade right here. I'm actually going to mix these two shades right here to get my highlight shade. So I'm just going to take my Morphe highlighting brush, and this is just an M501 brush. You can use any brush. You can actually use, if you don't have a brush like this one, you can use Real Techniques. They have this brush right here, which is, I don't know, but you can use this one for a highlight brush. I have used it before. Or if you don't really have one, you can actually use just a regular eyeshadow brush. Any fluffy brush like this one, you can see they're very similar. So any brush would work. Alright, so I'm just mixing these two shades right here. Now, depending how bold you want to go with your highlight, of course you can build up your highlight, or you can be a little bit more on the extra side. I personally like to go a little bit more bold. I'm going to build mine up. I like to be very glowy. Try to avoid my pimple. I'm going to highlight a little bit on the forehead, just to give a glow. Not that it needs to stand out, but on the chin. my Cupid's bow, and down the center of my nose. So for prom, if you want to be glowy, girl, glow. For prom, definitely be extra. Be extra. Be that girl. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. And for blush, I'm gonna be using my NYX blush. And this is, I don't know why, like there's a lot of NYX products. I just really like NYX. So I'm going to go in with my NYX blush, this one right here. And this is in the shade Amber. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And if you're not a blush kind of girl, you can always skip this step. For the lip, you could go with something a little bit more neutral. You could go with something as simple as a gloss. So you could go with like a very natural lip liner and a NYX gloss like this one. This is in the shade Fortune Cookie. This is a really pretty gloss if you want something very natural. If you're new to lipstick, you don't like lipstick, anything like that, definitely go with a gloss. But me, I'm gonna go with a red lip. Yeah, because I like to be a little bit bold. So if you have like a blue dress and you're doing like a natural eye or something like this, this is kind of like, this is like semi-glam. You could go with something like this and do a bold lip, or you could do a neutral lip. Completely up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to use one of my NYX lip liners, and this one is just in the shade Dark Soul. What a match. And I'm just going to lightly outline, because I feel like with the red, you have to have like that sharp lip. Like it has to be. It's red. Now I'm going in with my NYX lipstick, and this is in the shade Volcano. I picked this lip color because I know a lot of clients that I have worked with have said in the past that they wanted to do a red lip, but they're not used to lipstick, so they didn't want to do something as bright as like this red right here. So this would be like the perfect red for prom if you're not used to lipstick, like a bright color. This works perfect. Alright, and now I'm just going to go ahead and set my face. Last, I'm just going to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. I don't know why I didn't do that while I finished my eyeball. Sorry guys, I get carried away. So that, and then I'm just going to highlight right at my brow bone, just to get that pop. Alright, so that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I hope that some of these products that I mentioned, some of the techniques that I showed you guys were helpful for you guys for prom. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It's like right over there. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.